獲物の匂いがする。すね、あいつらを切り裂く。あなたを私情けないや。楽しんでくれとするわ。獲物、逃げなさい、逃げなさい。あなたの色、情けないや。楽しんでくれとするわ。私の邪魔をするなんてずいぶんいい度胸をしてるわね。全てを粉々につぶ私がいる場所の戦場よ。みんなをやってみて。情けないや。楽しんでくれとするわ。私もいけます。情けないや。獲物、逃げなさい、逃げなさい。あなたの色、私もいけます。情けないや。楽しんでくれとするわ。獲物、逃げなさい、逃げなさい。狩りが始まった。私がいる場所が戦場よ。みんなを守る。情けないや。楽しんでくれとするわ。私もいけます。情けないや。楽しんでくれとするわ。獲物、逃げなさい、逃げなさい。私もいけます。情けないや。楽しんでくれとするわ。獲物、逃げなさい、逃げなさい。そうね、あいつらを切り裂く。あなたの色、私もいけます。情けないや。獲物、逃げなさい、逃げなさい。うわー、わかった。生きたままにする。選別開始。滅びる。これで全て生まれ変わりましょう。行こう行こう。ちびっこ、ぶち壊してる。私の指示に従う。滅びる。ファンタジアが始まります。ファンタジアが始まります。滅びる。懲罰。ここに降臨する。こう行こう。ちびっこ、実験品。逃れ私の指示に従う。破滅の開始。準備完了。全開物。こう行こう。カデンサ。ご清聴ありがとう。ここに降臨する。こう行こう。ちびっこ、実験品。ぶち壊してる。私の指示に従う。滅びる。ファンタジアが始まります。ムーエットの時間。私の指示に従う。滅びる。そう。ここに降臨する。ちびっこ。破滅の開始。 21号生産敵殲滅完了
And here we are with the last shit. We're going to play the remainder of the shit for like this version. No, that's a mistake. That's a mistake. We didn't need to start. Oh my god, my fucking mouse clicks, man. So how many are this? Up to 6. Same as always. Let's start with chapter 1. You didn't see anything yet. Let's forget it, okay? Let's start with chapter 1. I have not seen any of it. 21 Pharaoh. Changing out the culture solution, adjusting the temperature, recording growth. You take up the items of your morning to-do list one by one. And I'm done. You put away your terminal and start toward the door, which opens before you reach it. Phew. There you are, Grey Raven commanded. The greenhouse manager hurries in on him, looking like she just ran, her forehead covered in sweat. I hope I didn't interrupt you. Oh, the flowers aren't out yet. It's harder to get them to flower on a growth medium. Looks like we might have to adjust the conditions a bit. She glances at you and then at a pot of white flower bud as if trying to ease her anxiety. It's been a few days since you started working with this particular researcher, but the way she acts makes it seem as though you've just met. She used to be in Babylonia and rarely interacted with the task force. I already did that. Oh, that's right. Oh, actually, I wanted to. There's another task I wanted to ask you to. She stutters in a hesitant voice, as if trying to decide if she should ask. Never mind. Actually, I can't just ask you for your help all the time, can I? I'll be away for a few days. You can go to the other managers if you need anything. After hesitating for the last time, she gives up with a hopeless face. A greenhouse on the surface? Yep. Here are the building plans for the clean zone. This is the part of it. It's an important strategic plan, so don't underestimate it. Don't they have professionals to handle this? We've been short of hands for a while now. So before automation is installed, they need helpers. Say Celica, you caught my drift there, look. That face again. The manager has never been to Earth or had any contact with the task force. Plus, she's somewhat timid with strangers. Okay. So I wanted to send someone who's more easygoing. Is this really a good idea? Just think of it as alleviating her stress, please. Wait. Remembering what Celica said before you left, call out to the manager. Huh? I was instructed to help you complete the greenhouse setup. So yeah, if you have any other requests, please don't hesitate to ask. Sorry, I've always imagined the task force to be gold-blooded, emotionless spiders. I thought you weren't happy with the task we asked you to do. The manager becomes emotional all of a sudden and starts stuttering. I can't believe you're willing to help me. I'm so thankful. I really wouldn't mind if you drop all the pleasantry, you know. Now, where did you get that impression? That's what everyone says. Anyways, I'll fill you in on the details on our way there. I mean, we've got more helpers. You walk with the manager through the facilities, still under construction toward the office. Yes, the current staff is barely enough to maintain the greenhouse. We have nobody to do field work like soil sampling, plant sample collection, and ecosystem study. I wanted to have a few extra hands to handle the field work, so I applied for temporary assistance to keep the greenhouse running. Once the greenhouse automation is up and running, we can start processing samples as soon as possible. I submitted the application. It was approved and backup has arrived, but the manager stops with sentences as she's about to say something scary. He sent us Cerberus, that bloodthirsty beast with murderous tendencies. Question mark. Cerberus has always been known for their extreme ways, but this is definitely an overstatement. Before you could explain anything, the manager goes on in an agitated tone. I heard they'd put a knife to your throat at the slightest disagreement. Google that. Nod. And put an excess amount of explosives, but leave no time for it to get out of range. Nod. And that gassy white monster raised to kill with a smile like that. About that. It hits you that her descriptions are too far from the truth. There's how in the world can anyone work with people like that? I plan on teaching at the Center of Public Education when I retire. So I wanted to ask you to help me out since you're in the task force too, but I didn't want to put all the burden on you. I heard that even the task force is scared of them. Is that true? She freezes at the office door, with sweat dripping down her forehead. Gets to refuse, but once I open this door, they're still going back. Now, on the count of three, actually, three, that's what you're about to tell me. I feel like it's gonna come. Because like, yeah. Now that members of servers, the door is crashed open from the inside. I was right. Duck this. What the fuck, man? Ah, hell. The manager takes a step back to avoid being rammed by the metal door, but trips and falls backward. A short, slim figure moves past you, quickly behind the manager to support her. Thank you. Having been supported from behind, the manager comes down and holds her hand to her chest. She turns her head to see a gassy white face with her prosthetic eye, showing an image of shattered snowflakes. Manager asking for help. Are there enemies that I didn't detect? Number 21 scans your surroundings with a menacing look for the non-existent enemies. The manager stares at the sharp fangs a few inches from her own throat before looking at you with tears in her eyes. Help? Question mark. Standing up from number 21 with your support. The manager immediately hides behind you. Number 21, there are no enemies here. She's just a little scared because of you. Hmm. After hearing your words, number 28 confirms the safety of the surroundings in her own way. All clear. Number 21 turns to look behind your back at the manager, who immediately hides away upon noticing her gaze. I am sorry. I detected the familiar scent, but didn't notice there were other people. I'll be more careful next time. Please pay no attention to me. Just ignore me like I am an insignificant shrub. Looks like this manager, who is somewhat timid with strangers, got a good scare from the close interaction with number 21 just now. Okay, got it. I got it, shrub. I didn't mean to ask. I didn't mean to ask you to call me that, though. The manager quietly murmurs her complaint behind you. The backup you were talking about is number 21. Captain said I should find work to do, so I'm here. Oh, wait. You two know each other. Why I was even worried about you. It sounds as if she's been betrayed. Yeah, we're close. Yeah, we're close. Your number 21 replied the same thing at almost exactly the same time, prompting you to turn to look at number 21. Her white outfit has been replaced by a black one. Her upright ears and long tail are also signs that she is now a different number 21 than before. The reason I didn't play this is, again, it's much better to play the chapter involving of this verse. Completely different from how she used to be. The number 21 standing before you now has found her unique colors. She's way different from before. Spell the same for all. I never forget how you smell. Yeah, I'm the vanilla attacker of like Yu-Gi-Oh! That's all. I became stronger, but I haven't grown one bit, Feral End. You seem to feel a little pride from number 21's words. I know you well, so you also need to know me well, Feral. Mission, we finished together. Under the hot sun, the little pup sends out her invitation. It isn't until now that you realize the biggest change in number 21. She is much more active. Sure, let's do it together. Excuse me? The manager's quiet voice comes from behind. Should we go over the details of the mission first? Alright. So let's go to chapter 2. It's gonna be short at least, I guess. If only I knew you two have met before, I wouldn't have to worry. All that anxiety for nothing. Reaching the office, the manager is still not over the incident. Why don't you tell us about the mission first? You have to cut off her mumbling. Making sure I didn't miss anything because my mouse is double clicking at times. Oh, it's actually quite simple if I press on the different part of the button. You just need to teach her the daily routine of the greenhouse. Just like what I did when you arrived here. While she can manage it on her own, I'll send her to cover another section of the greenhouse. So I'll be able to send someone to get field work done for me. Got it. Number 21, let's go. Are there forests in the greenhouse? Are you still PTSD right now? Number 21 asks without showing any attention to phobia. No, all the plants are growing without soil. Not even grass. We don't have funds for luxuries like that. Are there bees that appears at night? That's what the security system is for. As the conversation continues, number 20 looks more and more confused. The mission is different. Yeah, we just fucking touch grass, you know? That's basically. The mission said I had to have forest battle experience. I am good at that. Which is why I accepted the mission and came here. I sure didn't ask for that. Well, let me double check. The manager starts checking her terminal. What's wrong? The manager looks this way in embarrassment. It looks like I accidentally put the fieldwork content in the comment section of the application for backup. Psh. I must have forgotten to delete the text that I copied and pasted for after formatting. No. That's why number 21 was saying things like that. Daily maintenance at the greenhouse is also an important job. Could you do it? Since you're already here. The manager gathers up her courage to ask number 21. So no forest. Well, we've got tons of plants in the greenhouse. Now we're only in the grass field. You can all you want on the carpet. I would see any bees. I still have the basket costume from the event last time if you want me to wear it. People nuts. This is a trick. I am leaving. Wait, I am sorry, it's my fault, but please go. If I resubmit the application, it will take forever to be processed. I will not help Shrub. Best. Can call me Shrub for the rest of my life, but please stay. Go ahead and help me out. I'm just gonna go joke. I'm with number 21. Come on, you can't do that. What happened to doing everything you could do to help us? The manager cannot contain her shock. She cannot believe the docile assistant would abandon her at a time like this. Number 21 moves to your side as if you're facing a common enemy together. 2 and 1. Too soon. That's how much worse can I get? And maybe there are some other ways around this. Like what? Do you have a plan B? Just send number 21 to do the fieldwork as it said on the application. Seeing how she made it out of the hetero zone. A mere forest should be a cakewalk for her. I am good with forests. May I ask where you learned about forests? Animal world. There we go. I guess that's a start. Songs of the Jungle. Natural history films. I've watched them as a kid, but that's barely skimming the surface. Wolverine appearance. What the fuck? Anaconda, the Great Ape of the Veil. Wait, these are all movies and anime. I learned that a lot. They're very useful. But kind of useful. Hunt, kill, and be the last survivor. Let's go. We are trying to collect samples, not win the Hunger Games. Well, it recommended it to me. Ah. The manager looks carefully this way as if looking at an irresponsible parent. You'll be there with her, right? Number 21 has never failed a mission. I will do my best. I want to see the forest. I'll be patient. Be patient with what? These people. I can't go on a mission with her. The manager is shrinking into her non-existent shell to escape from the harsh dilemma of reality. Oh wait, how about this? Amanda, since you know her so well, why don't you two help us with the fieldwork? And I'll take over the daily routine at the greenhouse. I'm fine with that. What about Miss Construct? Number 21, what do you think? What do you think? No problem. No problem. I was going to say no problem. Okay. I'll take good care of Feral Imp. Feral Imp only needs to sit and watch. Triple dots. I'll organize a detailed sampling targets and points to note and send them to your terminal. God, I love her so much. Just follow the instructions on there. The manager announces solemnly to you. It's all up to you now. Oh. That should work. You like just getting Alright, number 3. Here we go. The one I accidentally clicked. Spinning wheels roll up sun and dust from the bumpy road. Sorry if I'm really sorry. The route to your destination is rough, but the ORV is at no risk of flipping over as you keep its speed under control thanks to the modifications done by the engineering force. You jolt the steering wheel to avoid a large bump as you go through the mission. Details in your head. The mission location is an old growth, Forest 42. Kilometers. Oh boy, why is it double though from this conservation area? The manager pulls up the map as she talks. This was a designated natural reserve area before the punishing virus outbreak. It contains large numbers of unique plants and animals. After the outbreak, this area became a restricted dead zone. The animals might have escaped in fear, but the plants are there to stay. The punishing doesn't cause harm to plants, at least before the appearance of the heterozone. So there will definitely be a lot of plant species if you want to take samples of in this virgin forest in the clean zone. I'll send their images to your terminal to help you identify them. A manager's tone turns from nervous to excited as she begins to talk about her line of work. With these samples, we can expand our collection. The future generations can learn about these plants, not just from computer simulations or the internet, formerly in this game. You open the map to check your location. Another 10 kilometers. Triple dots. Number 21 is staring intently at you. Or, to be more precise, at your hand that is holding the steering wheel. Wait, you're not going to tell me you want to drive, are you? Number 21 immediately lights up upon hearing your question. She nods in excitement and her tail starts wagging. You can't help but study the little girl. She notices your attention. Her tail freezes, ears straighten, and fur stand up slightly. I can reach the gas pedal just fine. Um, where did you know how to drive? Where did you learn to drive? Noctis always drives. Okay. Captain says driving is useful. I should learn it. Okay, I believe you. Okay. Can no longer ignore the excited look on 21's face from the start of the journey and stop the car to let her sit behind the wheel instead. You're still reason for number 21 to lie, and this also gives you a chance to go through the mission checklist in the last 10 kilometers. While you're looking at your terminal, a furry head pops into your arms. Number 21. Number 21 leans over, even facing you. Her white locks flow down your arms as your eyes meet her odd-colored pupils that seem to be fluttering around, searching for something. She reaches over behind your ear. Oh god. Snap. The back of her hand grazes your ear as she buckles in your seatbelt for you. It's gonna be a bad one. Safety first. Oh no. Triple dots. Number 21 wiggles back into her seat and fastens her own seatbelt. Your ears are hot, bro. You have a fever. It's a little stuffy in here. Let's open the window. You open the window on your side while number 21 closes hers. You look out at the vast expanse of cloudless sky, not realizing the seriousness of the situation. Slow down, slow down. Bump, bump. You really need to let go of gas. The wind's so loud. You grab onto your seat to avoid flying up as the wind rushing in from the window. Slit drowns out your desperate knees. Number 21 believes in never slowing down while driving, and this horn, with its extra horsepower, usually used by the engineering force, suits her perfectly. In the immense force of acceleration, flashbacks bring back to mind some details of your time with number 21. In the few missions you've been on with servers, Noctis was always the one driving. You remember seeing him always keeping the steering wheel from number 21. And it hits you now that he has, in all likelihood, doing it to prevent his mind from losing it. Number 21, who taught you to drive? Captain said she had no time to teach me, only the result counts. And I did myself, from 86 Dalios, Fast and Passionate. This is Fast and Furious. I don't know why, because like they have like straightforward Wolverine Returns and then fucking Hunger Games. This is Fast and Furious. Got it 20 seconds. I don't know what the other two are. I passed the test first. My captain always lets doctors drive. Guess I should have listened to Vera. Top. The wheel hits a bulge, sending the car flying into the air. The wheel turns into a blur, while all the commotion and noise grow distant. The odometer, GPS, and dashboard vanish beyond consciousness. Time stretches endlessly as you float into the air. Float in the air. Your pupils flatten like compressed sprays, rendering your vision useless. You see nothing but a tiny area between your eyes, a drop of sweat on your nose, the sun's rays, and strands of white hair brushing your face. Thud. That's something. Your heart skips a bit as the vehicle lands on solid ground. Blood rushes throughout your body, bringing an exhilarating sensation. All the fatigue building up in the last few days dispersed in an instant. You become lighter. Number 21 suddenly asks you the weird question. What do you mean? When you're fast, you forget many things. And you become lighter like you're flying. Do you feel it too? Oh, I'm not gonna go too far in that. I want to make you feel lighter. You should try to share the weightlessness. Without so much as warning, she simply dumps at you whatever she wants to share with you. And crude and straightforward as she might be, this is number 21 in her hand on it. You feel your heart thumping in your chest and your body temperature rising as blood rushes throughout your body. It is as if we grew a pair of wings and are flying toward the sky. Yes, I feel lighter. Yeah, let's go faster. Yeah. Wait. Number 21 presses a red button that doesn't work. And that doesn't look safe, causing blue flames to burst out from the back of the vehicle. You feel as if the car is going to shoot straight up into the sky. Looks like she's been dying to drive because Vera wouldn't let her. Seeing how much number 21 is enjoying this, you decide to let down your guard and allow yourself to enjoy the ride. And get murdered in the process. She finishes off with a beautiful drip and parks at the entrance of the forest, leaving rows of burnout marks on the ground. The door clicks open, and a small figure hops out of the driver's seat, steadily onto the ground. We got here earlier than expected. Yes, good job. You're not getting off. Think it'll take me a few seconds here. You're not going to admit that you're feeling weak in the legs now with the dopamine. Car sick? I'll go and double the speed on our way back then. It'll be over super fast. That sounds like a terrible lot of driving for you one day. I'll do the others then. You immediately reject her proposal in a voice a pitch higher than you intended. I am a construct. I never get tired. You're a human. You need to rest. I will drive. I can go even faster than that. I am speed. Rolling around at the speedos, but I can't. Deciding not to challenge the construct's ability to withstand extreme acceleration. You take a different approach. You take a different approach. We will be carrying samples on our way back, though. Oh, it would definitely want to travel safely carrying all the glass equipment. Driving slowly can be fun too. Understood. I'll do as you say then. I want to see how much fun there is for myself. Yeah. Not so much as warning. As a warning. She simply dumps at you whenever she wants to share with you. You usually accept gifts given to her without reserve. Number 21 remains as expressionless as ever, but her eyes flickers with excitement and anticipation. Alright. Chapter 4 it is then. Here it is. You walk alongside with number 21 in the deserted forest over piles of dead, dried leaves. It is a different kind of softness compared to carpets. The overgrown vegetation wraps this forest in a tranquil coat. Yeah, my head right now is very, very bad. It's tumbling for whatever reason. The air is so humid that you feel like you can probably squeeze the water out of it with a pinch of your fingers. Unlike Polia Forest Park, where nature lurks around every corner, the air here is so fresh that it makes you want to breathe more. If it hadn't been for the appearance of the clean zone, you probably would never have seen a sight like this. Maybe Seneca is right. You can use this mission as a chance to relax. The manager gave you sufficiently detailed information, but to you, someone who only has basic knowledge of forests, finding specific plants in this vast forest is posing a challenge. The goal right now is to find a river and collect plants that thrive in that kind of habitat. Hopefully, you'll come across other species you need on the way. Target here. Number 21, on the other hand, seems to be making much better headway. She carefully digs out the plant with its roots attached and puts it into the container. She jugs carefully with the container toward you. 1 point for me. Puts it into the cooling box. How many did you find? Not many. Not even a quarter of what you have there. You suck. Number 21 says, without any reserve. I have to take care of you as expected. Just sit and watch. Oh, she's gonna speedrun it. Are you still angry about what we said back at the office? Remembering what happened back at the office, you can't help but feel like she's out to get you for ignoring her. I'm good with Forrest, and I'm going to prove you all wrong. Sure, play a Trial Odyssey. Good luck with that. You should all listen to what I say. There's a trace of pride from a successful revenge in her tone. Just leave it all to me. You can be the mascot. Don't underestimate me. Came into a clearing after making your way through one last room. With a few decades worth of ceaseless growth, the map of this area is no longer accurate. Fortunately, no geologic hazard has occurred recently, so the landscape remains more or less the same. We're here. Sunlight filters through the canopy onto the wavy mirror in front of you, giving colors to the colorless water. Looking at as the emerald crystals were flowing into the distance in liquid form, my sparkling gems hit bulging boulders. They turn pure and colorless once again as they fall back into the flow and continue their journey with the stifling, humid feeling and the irritation you had pent up inside you gone. You're now left with nothing but serene tranquility. It's different from what I remember. Why is the river in your memory like? Dangerous. It's something that devours you if you touch it. Number 21's words didn't hit. Yes, as a surprise, given her experience working on the front lines as part of the task force, cleaning water sources polluted by the red tide. This is what a river should like. Hearing what he said, number 21 moves closer to the river's edge. She sniffs it with her nose, taking in the unfamiliar smell. The smell is different. While she is sniffing, you've already removed her boots, roll out your pants, and step into the water. No! Before you can feel the water, something soft grabs your wrist and pulls you forcibly back onto the riverbank. Number 21 lets go of your wrist from her tail and gets out a serum ready to inject it for you. Wait, I'm fine. You point at your intact feet with wet with drops of clear water. Look, my feet are not dissolved. Are you really okay? Not entirely convinced. Number 21 puts her hand on your feet. But wait, that's a bit ticklish. Suddenly puts a lot of pressure. Ouch, it hurts. I like that. Okay, the alarm is setting off. I don't want that to be recorded. You're hurt. Number 21 raises the serum in her hand, getting ready to inject you with it. Anyone would have reacted the same way, getting their soul pressed like that. Not me. Oh, you're because of fucking dead cross. Of course, you won't feel a thing. See? You turn to look at number 21's metal fit and stop mid-sentence. Number 21 seems to have understood your silence, and let's go off your leg. It's because you're different. Yeah. That's when you get your soul press. I'll keep that in mind. Number 21 begins typing something into your terminal. You look at the screen and see a list of items in the double digits that read Gray Commandant's weakness. Are you really recording this? Yes. In addition to a lot of things. Before you could ask another question, she puts away her terminal. So is that different too? Number 21 points at the river in front of you. Correct. So if we fall in, would we die? If you drown, you would die. There is one saying that goes like, water is the source of all life. Hearing your words, number 21 looks into the clear water. You squat down and dip your hand into the water as she watches on. Number 21 carefully extends her fingers until it comes in touch with the ebbing water surface. She retracts her hand at lightning speed as the cold sensation travels up her hand. The water ripples out from where she touched it, as if sending out a reply. You want to try going in? We've got quite a few species of aquatic moths to collect. Number 21 stares at the river in front. I like the one in her memory. The river doesn't reek of metal rust, nor does it sting her skin. She hesitates at the unfamiliarity. I'll go down first then. You remove your boots, roll up your pants, and go knee deep into the river. The cold pebbles on the riverbed have been smoothed out by the water. The uneven ground presses against your feet, pulling you though each with a slight hint of pain, making you shiver. Teeth chattering. Is that a teeth chattering you hear? Return to find number 21 already in the water. Tail sticking straight up and its fur standing on it. She has her eyes closed, her body shivering, with a menacing expression looking as if she is fighting some invisible enemy. Number 21, are you doing okay there? Yeah, why wouldn't I? And you're shivering. Asima mentioned that her new frame has an enhanced sensory system that perceives its environment, which is probably why she is feeling the cold. It took number 21 a good while to relax her tense up muscles. Adaptation complete. Her body stops shivering, and her eyes open slowly. When the fur under her tail smooths out, it starts swaying from side to side. She looks happy. Looking at the relaxed number 21, you get some mischievous ideas. No. Ah. You'll splash water at her, I guess. You scoop up a handful of pure water and splash it at number 21. But the water doesn't hit her as you thought it would because she shifts her body to the side and avoids it. Why did you do that? Number 21 gives you a confused look while you stand awkwardly with your hands together. An awkward silence follows as you ask yourself if you were being too childish. Is it a custom that I don't know about? Thankfully, number 21 gives you a way out without knowing it. It's just something fun we do with water, I guess. There are even festivals where people gather together to do this. Okay. Fun. Festival. Okay. Let's forget it. Wait, number 21, what are you doing? You watch as number 21 takes out her giant clothes and ready to dip into the water. I will do my best. Wait, don't take this too seriously. You asked for it. What if you dodge all that water? I am good at dodging. I mean, That's her first frame anyway. Specialty. Custom says I have custom says, am I not allowed to dodge? I don't think that's a thing. Oh. Hey, I'm still talking, those sneak attacks. Nature is always cruel, Feral. Shine above by sunlight, pass down between the trees. A human and a wolf are splashing and dodging droplets of water. In that moment, they left all their burdens and identities behind and are simply enjoying life in its purest form. As the agile girl dodges all of your attacks, water droplet, water droplets shimmering in rainbow colors fly all around her as if dancing to her every step. I guess the black backdrop of the forest are the two silhouettes, painted with the color of the two figures, creating a perfect picture as ethereal as a painting. Ethereal, really. Ethereal. There you go. Number 4. Let's check number 5. We're almost done. We're basically checking the equipment. In the target area narrowed down, your sample collection goes smoothly and you're able to quickly find many of the listed species. At the same time, you find yourself soaked from head to toe, having been assaulted mercilessly with water by number 21. How's everything coming along, number 21? Just when you're about to check your sample collection progress, a shadow flashes past you. Number 21? Moving on all four limbs, she breaks up water as she dashes across the water to the opposite bag. Hey, where you go? You quickly pick up the backpack loaded with samples and sprint toward number 21. But the rushing water slows you down. By the time you reach the opposite bag, number 21 has already vanished among the bushes. You follow a trail of puddles into a shrub to find a soaking wet number 21 with water dripping off her eyelashes and hair. Oblivious, she is instead focusing all her attention on a little creature in front of her that you were forwarding into a by deviation before. Wolf pup. He's a pure white wolf pup caught in a rusted foothold trap, baring its teeth and growling fiercely at number 21. Okay, you stop shaking. Hearing your footsteps, number 21 lifts her head to look at you. I smelled blood. I thought they were enemies. God. Seeing another giant, the wolf pup grows even more agitated. It wants to scare you off with a growl, except it turns into a whimper when the pup pulls on its foot, traced by the trap. The metal trap looks primitive and handmade, not manufactured. It was probably set up by some unknown scavenger to catch animals for food before this area became a dead zone. Even so, the trap is powerful enough to crush the pup's bones. From where you were standing, you can see bits of bones in between the trap's teeth. You want to open the trap to release the pup, but once you move, it grows loudly and gets ready to bite, making it impossible for you to get close to it. Suddenly, number 21 grows even more menacing and pulls out her weapon. Why the surprised by what number 21's wild aura, the pup lets out a whine and puts its tail between its legs in a shiver. You take the chance to force open the trap to free the pup. It pulls back its injured leg, looks cautiously at number 21 and backs up slowly. The pup doesn't give its rescuers pitiful puppy eyes. Nor does it let down its guard or wag its tail while circling its rescuers. The pup continues to maintain its defensive posture while looking fiercely into number 21's eyes without a moment to break. Without a moment of break. Number 21 too keeps up her menacing look, making her look more like a hunter than a rescuer. After putting some distance between itself and number 21, the pup suddenly turns around and with a limping leg runs so fast as it can into the depths of the forest. All the while without casting its rescuers so much as a glance. Number 21's eyes follow the pup until it completely disappears. Her face once again is expressionless. Triple Lutz? Is there something you want to say, Frohman? I was just a little surprised. I thought you would be kinder to an injured wild animal. After all, she was here all because she was told this mission involved having wild animals. I love the pup. That's why I wanted you to remember that the forest is cruel. The forest is cruel. Number 21 months. I guess she still has some kind of PTSD with the forest, I guess. In the forest, only the strongest survive. It's important to stay vigilant. Alright, I'm gonna use my trackpad first for now, I guess. My right hand right now is numbing really hard. That's what Canon said, and I agree. So that's why. I know you have tried to calm it down. Just like what you did for me. But the pup shouldn't be here. It is to go back to the forest. Frella Imp will not be there for it in the forest. You need to learn to be careful. That's what I did. But seeing it so afraid of me hurts a little here. Number 21 points to her own chest. To the heart, I guess. Is it weird to feel like this? I think what you're feeling is sorrow. Sorrow. The joy! Nah, just kidding. Is it because I couldn't do what I wanted to do? But you would have done the same nonetheless. Yes, I will. No matter how many times. Sorry is something that will always be a part of us. And that includes you too, Farrellan. Life is full of moments of sorrow. A bit. Yeah, almost an hour. But steering clear of regret is what really matters. How though? Try thinking about what you would have done differently now. That you know what would happen after you saved it. If we travel back in time before we rescued it, that is. Would you have done the same? Would you have done the same thing? Yes. Number 21 answers without any hesitation. Would you have done anything else? Number 21 ponders for a bit at this question with a frown but replies with confidence. No. Then what you're feeling is sorrow and not regret. For something beyond your control. So we do what's needed and nothing more. Dogs. It's up to you to decide what is and what isn't. Number 21 lowers her head to take it all in. She sees herself as a wild creature, but also comes to terms with her human identity. One that's only used to threaten her enemies. Number 21's fangs are also now a symbol of kindness that belongs only to her. Complicated emotions might not have worn away her innocence, but they, too, have made her more complete and autonomous. You really have come a long way, number 21. You let out a gentle sigh as you look at the familiar number 21 with a strange familiarity. Are you disappointed? No, I'm just a little lonely watching number 21 grow up so fast. You raise your arm to pat her on the head, but pose halfway in hesitation. Before you know it, something soft bumps against your hand, hanging midair. No. That's not no. That's still number 21. What's your idea? I'll separate it. Number 21 snuggles against you and puts her cheek in your palm. You're taken aback to the afternoon when number 21 first visited you. She was still not used to the human scent at that time and usually avoided interacting with humans. Artificial sunlight at Babylonia was every bit as warm as real sunlight, enshrouding both you and number 21 in the cozy afternoon. Just like this moment, it is as if nothing has changed. Suddenly you feel something furry. You look down to see that it's number 21's rated ears. Her eyes look silently into yours. Nothing has changed. Alright, last one. I wonder what Noctis will be though. I'm interested. You look down from higher ground at a river that has been completely transformed. The serene, clear water has turned dark and murky, carrying loads of sand and mud. The aggressive flood decimates everything in its path. Only a few sturdy old trees sway whirlingly in the gushing waves. The tranquility of the forest is replaced by thundering sounds echoing in the moist air. Nature is finally revealing its violent side. Witnessing the full force of Mother Nature, you can't help but shiver in fear even though you know that you are at a safe location. I can't believe we're caught in a flash flood. While you were collecting samples from the riverbank, number 21, having heard rumblings up in the mountain, suddenly gave you a warning call. It was thanks to her that you didn't get washed away by the flood. But the sudden flood has blocked your path down the mountain. You check the map on your terminal again. It will take 5 minutes longer to get back to your parked vehicle from the side of the river. It looks like we'll have to stay the night. And we're expecting there to be a flood. You came without a tent and mattress, and it doesn't help that the majority of the space in your bags is dedicated to carrying the glass instruments needed to hold the samples you collect. I can sleep right here. Number 21 points at the ground. You usually have no trouble sleeping on the ground, except it's probably better to build a temporary shelter, given the high chance of rain. I'm thinking about building 2 bush shelters for us. What do you say? Why do we need 2? I'll feel guilty otherwise. Contracts won't catch a cold or get sick. But you can't bring yourself to leave number 21 out of the cold. Wet night while you're tucked away in a safe Now he's safely in the shelter. She might even get rained on, and that's not something anyone would let happen in good conscience. Question mark? A confused expression flashes over No.21's face. What do I need to do? Let's collect some dry bendable branches first. No.21 launches off without a moment's break. Seconds later, branches of different shapes and sizes fall to the ground. Hey, this is good enough. You call up the task as you watch the pile of twigs grow quickly into a large heap. No.21 lands softly on the ground and puts away her weapon, dusting her hands clean of sawdust. What should we do next? No.21 looks at you curiously. I'll take it from you. You make a small clearing and pick up a twig before sharpening it to use as a peg. You dig out a few deep holes in the clearing. You then pick out a few long, flexible yet sturdy branches with leaves to stick into the holes you just dug, intertwining them to form a dome. Finally, you lay down armfuls of twigs and leaves around the dome and scatter dry. Leaves inside the clearing to finish up your makeshift bush shelter. Phew! Took you over an hour to finish your tree hut, but you feel accomplished. Boy, never saw this coming handy. I want to try it too. After watching the entire process with the same expressionless face, No.21 says with a rare excitement in her voice. It sounds as though she come across a new prey and is determined to catch it. Okay, let me give you a hand. No.21 accepts your help with a nod. Four hours later. It looks a little different from yours. Give a dry chuckle. Your salted hut looks like a half goose egg lying on its side. Some branches are sticking out, making it look like a green sea urchin with spines. So because the holes were dug at an angle, each holding too many branches, some snap. Okay, I can't. I have to click. It will hold, no big deal. No.21 looks intently at the huts, as if comparing the two. Want to switch yours with mine? No, I want mine. No.21 quickly slips into her crooked hut. This is my territory. The sky darkens. After starting a fire with the flint with the back of your dagger, you duck into your makeshift shelter. Crackling noises from the flickering fire seems to be making the dark night stretch indefinitely. Farewell. The voice of a little girl slips into your tree hut. What is it? You know a lot of things I don't know, and you know how to do a lot more things. You know how to do those things because you found them necessary. I can't say for sure, which means they're not necessary then. That's not necessarily true. No.21 stays silent for a moment and asks in a puzzled tone. I don't get it. Life is unpredictable. And I never know if I'll ever be able to use what I've learned. But the learning process itself is meaningful. So let's do our best while we can. Just like how we saved the wolf pup today. What happened with the pup didn't exactly turn out the way we'd hoped it would. But the pop's life changed forever because of our encounter. Does that mean regret would become sorrow in the end? I can't say for sure. All I know is that I don't want to live in sorrow. Triple nuts. A long stretch of silence ensues. Just when you thought you fall asleep, you hear shuffling noises coming from outside your hut. A little hole opens next to 21's hut. A small white hand feels around the entrance before retracting. Look through the opening. A snowflake pattern pupil appears on the other side. When it meets your eyes, it flickers briefly and withdraws a little, and eventually gazes into your eyes. Now we're connected. I like that lighting. What the? They just randomly use this. I think no. Actually, they might have been done already. It's just most of the time I've been skipping, of course. So the story just like I mean, it's free to play. Anyways, I cannot play this during this update. I have to do it now. I want it to be in update still. Connected? What do you mean? Our territories. Yours and mine. Triple nuts. I barged into your territory before. I was hoping you would come into my territory one day, but you never did. So I thought you probably didn't want to come into my territory. I didn't want to drag you into my territory. And I wasn't sure if I really wanted you to come into my territory. I was scared. Scared of rejection. But I just realized that I would regret it more if I never asked. Only do what's needed and nothing more. For me, this is needed. Flickering flame dances in number 21's snowflake eye. Slowly melting away the icicles. At that moment, the sound of dripping raindrops on the leaves and into the fire travels into your ear. The firelight dims, leaving only the light from the two pairs of gazing eyes. Before you can finish your sentence, the fire fizzles out, drowning the rainwater, and the world returns once again into silent darkness. A little girl's voice sounds the moment the fire goes out. I want you to be in my territory. Something wiggles in front of the opening and snuggles up around your chest. And people in the same territory take care of one another. I will lend you what you are missing. In the drizzling sound of the rain, warmth spreads from your chest to your entire body. You know that you will sleep soundly tonight. You know how scared I was. I totally thought I lost the ace of the task force. You've changed. Don't look at me like that. I'm trying my best to understand you. We're working together after all. Oh my, look at all the samples you got here. We finally made it back to the greenhouse at noon the next day, when the manager sees all the samples he brought back. She forgets how nervous she was and talks with excitement. Can't believe you got trapped out about it. I was only thinking about collecting samples and didn't plan for difficult weather. Nobody could have seen the flash flood coming, though, so it really wasn't anyone's fault. How about you take some flowers with you as a gift? I don't have anything else to give out here. I think I'm fine. What about you, number 21? Number 21 looks around her before putting her attention on the white flower bomb. She moves it for a good sniff and nods her head. I want this one. This, are you sure? It is an experimental plant cut from a tall tree as a test to see if it could survive away from its mother plant and go to its usual life cycle. It might never flower. There are plenty of other choices. Smells like me. Well, if you like it, I'll put it into the growing medium for you. I do hope it will flower someday. By the way, there's going to be a small wake-up party today. Will you join us? It's fine if you don't want to, but I am really hoping you could. Relationships are constantly changing. Every encounter, every expression from the heart alters our paths ever so slightly. Sure, I will go too. What's important is taking that first step or reaching out your hand for the first time. Do what you will not regret. The transferred craft bound to Babylonia. Number 21 is carefully holding her pot with a flower bud. You want to see it flower someday? Number 21 tilts her head as if trying to cover it with something. I don't know what it will be like when it flowers. But I like it. I like how it smells right now. She lifts the growth medium just high enough for the sunlight to shine in from the pothole to illuminate the plant, stretching its shadow. A yawn escapes you as you remember how tiring it was to receive the enthusiastic researchers. You nose up to the side just as something soft moves in to catch you as if it could read your mind. I'll let you lean on my shoulder this time. Your shadows may still be separated by a distinct line, but your hearts are connected no matter how far apart you may be. Do we not get a scene there? Oh shit, I didn't mean to click again. Okay. Well, I guess that's about it. That's much, I guess, I could do. I'm not gonna read this though. I'm just gonna let you like, you know. And as for my build for like 21, since this is the version, this is the last video anyway I'll be doing for Unsnarled. I'm not doing it's Machiavelli again anyways. Unless I do a bit better record. But we'll see. So I'm gonna post a little bit and then show a little bit of the equipment. So I'll be right back. A little bit. A few seconds. There you go. It's maxed out. I also always have to censor this part. It has deadline timing. Glory Spear, as always, like super conducting actually. I think these are still the best three that you'll get. And she also has her club, of course. Decided to max out because I also just lucky. And also I got lucky, by the way. To be able to snag like one and then just buy the remaining 30 shards onto the shop. So that means we can re-access her easily. It's just basically the same thing. Moonhowl, Electromark if you're going to go have a combo of her as well. And Kerberos. Easily one of the best ones here. And you do really need to have this, especially just like any other construct that has some comp as well. And as for the build, well, this is going to be a funny build. I decided to go for like 6 of tactical adjustments and like 6 core passives To say about this, uh, I don't need. She needs to increase like signature. You do get massive boosts for like. I decided to go to this route instead because like this makes her like big and then like her pounces to be even much stronger and paying more actually increases to like fucking thousand already. And that was pretty much better. And yes, so if even if you go to SS at this point to just like even reaching to like getting double, I think 6 core pass will be pretty much better. But if it's still not like you still think that it will still not be enough, I guess to a bit. 2 signatures and 4 core passives instead. Because I still think the core passives are still pretty much the best here. If you're playing as 21, again, I'm not a meta of fucking shit anyways and things. And again, these are all just like used for like weapon resonances I saved. But if you have her at least SSS 3 or even SSS 6, you can just go for core passives because again, you already gained bonus from the core passive itself. While it doesn't increase, if you reach SS anyway, it doubles it up so you can reach to have like additional 200%. The reason I did not add or select signature. But again, I'm just a chef. I'm not sure if that my reasoning is right. Some others will go always like core passive 3 or like the common ones. But like I still feel like it's best to just go for like 6 core passives instead, especially if you SSS. I guess SSS 3. Well, I SSS 6 her. I could go for SSS plus, and I do want to, of course, but it's not needed, of course. As much as it is in the meta, it's SSS plus. If you're on support, I think amplifier skill will be better. QTE does barely do anything as always. Unless it decreases like it decreases your electric like lightning damage. I'm not sure if there's anything that's part of the QTE as far as I read on all the skills, if I remember, unless I'm wrong. I really read all of the skills again. But yeah, this is her build. I also followed just the regular equipment set. And again, just go for this. To speak, I still don't understand. But again, I just said that some people just still go for crit. Crit only activates on physical. If a fucking member has physical attack, and it will always best in like fucking full physical attacks anyway. So yeah. So anyway, that's it for Chaos Unsnarled. That's all the episodes I'll be recording with. Overall, I enjoyed it so far, and I'm so really happy to pull her at least like SS6. That means I'm ready to like at this point just like only 2 pulls, and I have her at SSS plus. I just wish there's like another like things. Probably better if I have like save, especially for like Luna Oblivion. Hopefully someday. I'm still going to struggle which one I will at this point anyways, since now I fucking pulled for my favorite. Good, I hope you enjoy. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. I'm not sure if we'll be recording Noctis, even though it's my favorite character, but like I enjoy more with like the ones I would like favorite more to like World of Wars. And a character enjoyed. I really enjoyed her story, and it's really a vast improvement now at this point. It really gives her, her war aside from just like being she's just like feel nothing at this point. And her gameplay is really fun. That's all I can say about it. So anyway, that's it for Chaos Unsnarled. I hope you enjoyed my journey to it, even though I probably know one's watching this. So I hope you enjoy. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Probably on another 21, I guess. If there will be. There's Wachi still. God, I'm gonna struggle a lot. Fuck, man. So, see you later. Bye bye.